So it's time to change your car. You have a family, maybe an active lifestyle. You like something which is comfortable. You like all the toys. Um, and what do you buy? The car behind me is a Mercedes GLE400d AMG line Premium Plus. I'd like to show you around. So it is an SUV. It's made by Mercedes, so you know the build quality is going to be good. It has the 400d engine, which is a 3-litre turbocharged diesel engine, 6 cylinders, so it's nice and smooth. 330 brake horsepower, so it's nice and powerful. But more importantly, for a car of this size, it's got a lot of torque, and a lot of torque means a nice, smooth, powerful delivery. So it's going to be smooth, it's going to be effortless to drive. Um, Pretty good on fuel when you compare it to the petrol equivalent. And if you are going to buy any kind of Mercedes and you'd like to have all the options, or as many options as you can get, then the Premium Plus is definitely the way forward. And I'll show you all the specification as we go. So this car is in Canvasite Blue, which is a really nice deep metallic colour. If I just come in with my camera and try and show you, the metallic does tend to confuse the camera to a degree, but you can see as the light bounces off it, and I'll try up here as well. Here we go. You can see that's a lovely, pretty, sparkly, deep blue. If you put that alongside the chrome strips around the window, the black diamond cut wheels with the silver faces, the aluminium tread plates, the chrome of the door handles, and on the roof carrying bars that extends to the sections on the bumper, you have a nice contrast. And again, with the privacy glass, that works well too. So a nice looking car, a nice bit of contrasting silver and chrome, a nice bit of contrasting black. If I just look down the side, you can see there's a nice reflection of everything on the other side. Nice clean panels, good panel gaps, paintwork which shows very nicely, and you can see more of that nice chrome effect across the front. You have these very powerful high performance LED headlamps, which, well, we're in the country here, but whether you're in the country or anywhere really, a decent set of headlamps is a must, especially if you are carrying your family. The safety is a hugely important thing. You can see the fly screen just in front of the opening roof. The roof is open and it's a full panoramic roof that you can see. I'm going to move around to the end. These wheels are 22-inch AMG. They're diamond cut. It has air suspension which lowers, which I'll show you in a second. Electric open and close boot lid. I'll press that in a second to bring it back down, but here you can see the third row of seats is or has been deployed. You still have some space here in the back. A little bit more storage and tools and what have you there. And there is plenty of room, as you can see, for the third row seats, which when they fold down will fold down flat. And you can see headrests in each of the positions, and those in the center section, they're all adjustable. So press the button, down that comes. So if you've gone shopping or you've taken a lot of stuff out of the car, you're not having to reach down to shut it. Press the button, it's all done. As you can see here, GLE400d. The 4MATIC is Mercedes version of four-wheel drive, so that 330 horsepower and the mountains of torque when you put it down is transferred to the four-wheel drive system, which means all the power goes down to the road surface, and there's an awful lot of grip, and it is a very capable car in slippery conditions. which again makes it predictable to drive and very safe. You can see here heated seats with 3 different heat options, and then these are the electric adjustments for the seat. So you've got the basic seat here. If I push that forward, that seat will go forward. If I then press this top section here, that lengthens the front of the seat. So you can actually change the shape of the seat with the shape of these buttons, and it does the back of the seat and the headrest as well. The Burmester surround sound system, fabulous in this car. The acoustics are brilliant, and these are the AMG seats, which have lots of side support here on both sides, so they're very supportive, very comfortable, firm enough to be very supportive in your lower back. And these later style steering wheel, which is nice, nicely finished. We get engine start, which is just down here, foot on the brake, and start, and it leaps into life. I'm going to just close the door, move the seat back. So we have a digital dashboard, and we have buttons on this side. So if we have a touchpad here, if I move that touchpad, you can see that we have different options. In terms of how the dash is displayed. And I can flick that across to the other side, move it up and down. So we can show navigation, and then across again. It is a customizable dash. If I press the home button, which is that one there, that brings up the options. And if I swipe left and right again, I can flick through the options that you would find on that part of the system. So styles and display, again, all customizable. Go from classic to sport. There we go. So you can change the dashboard to how you like it. Now with this one, we have the drive system down here, but I can also start this using this touchpad. I can press that and the system will leap into life. I'm going to move down to here. So this is a touchpad. We've got a home button there. We've got a touchpad. So if I swipe my finger, literally just swiping it very gently from one side to the other, and you can see that that now works whatever's going on the dash. You can also do it with your finger. I quite like doing it with this because it does mean that you don't get fingerprints all over the dash. So if I just swipe across and go to comfort, and press this because that's also a press button, I've got seat kinetics. So you've got seat kinetics. What the seat kinetics does is it will blow up each bolster as you go around the corners, helping to keep you upright in your seat. If I go to ambient lighting, I can change the colour of the lights around the interior. You can't see very much because it's nice and sunny outside, but you can see here there are various different options in terms of what you can have with your ambient lighting, which is nice. It changes the character of the car inside. If you're driving and you're tired or what have you, you can use different types of lighting to help you in your journey. Media, you can see here. Now this does have apps with Mercedes-Benz, but it does have CarPlay as well. So you can connect your mobile phones. You can add a device from here, USB, online music, all that sort of thing. Press home, and then you've got radio, navigation, which is nice, simple, and with a nice big screen, which, as I say, you can duplicate here as well. A nice, easy, QWERTY keyboard. Doesn't get any simpler than that. And that's all of them. So across there again and again. So info can give you lots of information about the car as you're driving. Any number of different things that you can do here. Off-roading options as well. So a lot here to play with, browser and smartphone integration. There's a lot of technology there. It doesn't have to be very complicated because you can set favorites and what have you with that. And it's all drivable from here. So you can see here navigation map, radio media, telephone, the volume for your radio goes up and down. And you've also got a dynamic select, which I'll show you in a second, but you can put your cameras. So there we go. If I select reverse, you can see now we have a nice clear reversing camera. There's a lot of detail here. And you see these two yellow lines. If I turn the steering wheel, as I turn the wheel, you can see the lines will give you a trajectory as to where the car is expected to go if you keep on that trajectory. And that helps to make things a lot easier. And it does the same here as well. It shows you the angle that the front wheel is going to go, where the rear wheels are going to go. Makes driving and parking nice and simple. And of course, a 360-degree surround camera works very, very well when it's dark, and especially when it's raining and you've got water droplets on your mirrors. That makes getting into any car parking space a lot easier. So we have a suspension lifter. We can do that from here as well. We can do everything from here, but we have a shortcut button here, which will lift and lower the suspension. I can feel it going down now. So if you need to let grandma in the back, you can actually change the settings. Rising, I can feel it going up, and then dropping again. So that is the all the buttons here. The dynamic select, if I move that forward, right, there we go. So we can go individual, so you can change various different aspects of the engine plan. Just here we go. Comfort suspension, comfort in the way the engine is mapped, comfort in the steering, which is going away, and then ESP on comfort. So you can change the character of the car. So all onto sport. So the car then feels a bit more alive. The input on the accelerator pedal becomes more sensitive. The input on the steering is more sensitive. Suspension will stiffen up. And then we have eco, which means that the car will change gears as early as possible in the rev range in order to keep the emissions down and to keep the fuel consumption as good as possible. All the air conditioning system is here, so you can adjust the temperature from either side. You can synchronize the two, or you can have them separately. The air conditioning and rest function. So the air conditioning, as well as bringing the temperature down on a hot day, if you stop for fuel and you turn off the ignition, you can press the rest function, and it will keep the fan running on around the inside of the car, so the car does not mist up if you've got other people in the car and it's cold outside. And you can see here, automatic. So all nice and simple and easy to use. We've got an armrest there with a USB interface. And the steering here has a flat bottom. It's very nice and grippy. It's a very comfortable steering wheel to use. Nice clear automatic dimming rear view mirror with your interior lights and your sunroof, which is open, sunroof control, which is there. A very, very comfortable place to be. Very nicely made. This really nice black star wood interior trim that will slide back. It gives you more charging points, and it gives you cup holders as well. A very well thought out car rather, and extremely comfortable. So I'm going to turn the engine off and move to the back. I'll show you that we have centre row seat, which you can move backwards and forwards to clean. Here we have, when the seats are down, this is the luggage cover, so you do have a luggage cover, and you have air conditioning and the rest function at the back there as well as electric seats, which if I show you there, you can adjust backwards and forwards on either side. So it's a very flexible car, whether you're driving on your own It's a nice, powerful, interesting car to drive. If you've got your whole family on board, the engine's got easily enough power to make driving effortless, even on the longest journeys. You've got a nice opening sunroof, which is great for the summer. And most of all, that three-pointed star on the front tells you that this is a Mercedes, which tells you this is a very well-made car indeed. Comfortable, powerful, all the options, and a beautiful colour combination. I hope you like the car. I hope you like the video and find the video useful. If you'd like to know more about the car, please visit our website, www.bramshawebv.com. Either drop us an email or text or WhatsApp. We'd love to talk to you about it. If you have a car you'd like to sell, a luxury or sports car, Mercedes, Bentley, Ferrari, Porsche, Land Rover, please give us a call, whether we can buy it from you or help you to sell it. We'd love to be able to help. Thank you for watching.